everyone, and welcome back to the United City Randomiser save. This is episode 3. If you remember in the last episode, we lost our first league game of the season. Since then, it's been very inconsistent. We've won a couple, lost a couple and drawn one. We've already been knocked out of the cup competition, and it's been like getting blood out of a stone to get this group of players to play well as a team. But that's to be expected at this point. You can see in the dynamics that nothing's happy, nothing's healthy at the moment, just because people aren't used to playing with each other, and they've got no cohesion yet. And you can see that in the social groups as well. But hopefully over time, all of those things will improve, and we'll see results turn round. In terms of a couple of last bits of transfer dealings that we did since we last met, I managed to get a couple more players in on loan. Gok and Goal is a definite increase in what we had quality wise for a central defender, so he's come into our first team. We've got Majecek, who's primarily going to be playing as an alternative to our main creative player, who's Dennis Burnick. So if Burnick's not around, Majecek can play, but he's good. He gives us another option, which is positive. And then we've got Marcel Hilsner, who's going to come in on the left wing primarily and play from there. Not got much pace, which is a shame, but has got decent crossing, and that's the sort of player that I was looking to get in, somebody who could cross the ball well. And see if we can work from our wide areas. So those were the main last bits of transfer dealing. We got a couple of people out on frees, but not many. There are still lots of people hanging around in my United City 2 team, which I would prefer not to, but I couldn't get them out in the end. It was a bit of a difficult last week or so of the transfer window. In terms of staff, we did increase the quality there quite considerably. You can see that across a lot of it, we're now ranked number 1 in the division. The recruitment section has still got a bit of a way to go to get up to that standard, but to be fair and to be truthful, at this point I'm not really interested in increasing it anymore, just because of the division that we're currently playing in. It doesn't really warrant it. We've got a very solid foundation to work from as we move the club forward. So in terms of results, you can see it has been very inconsistent. This is the game here that we played last time that we met. We went out of the cup very, very comfortably. They were much, much better than we were, and we didn't look anywhere near them. And to be fair, in the last couple of games, even though we got slightly better results, they've been quite close games, and we still haven't looked particularly cohesive as an attacking unit, and we've made some individual errors. So that's something that we need to improve on. Hopefully today we can do that. So we have a game against Paderborn coming up. You can see in the league there are a few places below us. They've only had the 1 win this season. I'm sure they'll be licking their lips about playing us today, though, considering how temperamental our game has been so far. But yeah, let's get into it and see what happens today. So this is the team that we're going to put out for today's game against Paderborn. We've got Langer in goal, Egber right back, Orez at left back, Abu Hanna and Gol as our defenders, central defenders, Stanko as our ball-winning midfielder, Burnick as our playmaker, Wassi as the Metzala, Bertram on the left, Darde on the right, and Lap up front. Pisano hasn't got any goals yet. He's causing all sorts of issues in not scoring, so we're going to give Lap a chance to show that he can do it today. So let's go into the game. It looks like Paderborn are going to play a 4-4-2 structure of formation, which is going to be hard for us to potentially break down. We'll see. We're going to follow our assistant manager's advice and just let them go out there with clear minds, not put any pressure on them at this point, end the talk there, and just let them go and express themselves and see what happens. So let's go to kick-off. Paderborn kick off. Do they keep the ball and create a highlight? No, they don't. It goes straight to the non-highlight page. All back again. Their free kick comes in, and they get a very early goal. Very nice header from the far post across to the other side of the goal. I'm not sure what our marking was doing there. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's free on the far post. He cuts away from the far post and then gets an easy header. Disappointing as a start. Couple of minutes in, already 1 goal down. But that's how it's been for us. It's been very frustrating. There's no cohesion in our play, and teams against us seem to be having some free moments in the penalty box and getting some decent goals from our own mistakes, really. Lack of defending properly, etc. 18 minutes gone, just that one highlight. Nothing else has happened particularly. We've really done nothing, haven't even had a shot on goal. We're going to have to change something sooner rather than later if that doesn't change. Oh, there's our first shot on goal, but it was not on target. Again, some very low ratings on our players. Nobody's having a good game. Nobody's really making an impact and taking this game by the scruff of the neck and doing anything with it. 36 minutes gone. We've had a shot on target. But obviously it wasn't worthy of a highlight, but it's something. Stanko, as our ball-winning midfielder, has picked up a yellow card. We might have to pay that some attention as the game goes on. We don't want him getting sent off. And here we go through to half-time with really not a lot happening from our point of view. They end the half 1-0 up, have pretty much dominated the first half. So we might look to do something different in the second half. So I'm going to change a few things. So I've made a few changes in terms of our tactical play for the second half. We've become much more attacking. We're getting stuck in a lot more, moving the ball quicker but shorter in terms of our passing. Hopefully these things can make a difference. But before we start the second half, I'm just going to follow my assistant manager guidance and suggest that the first half was disappointing, because it really, really was. So we're going to do that assertively. End the team talk there, and he's hoping for a better second half, and off we go. Our chance to kick off. Can we keep the ball and do something with it? Can we move the ball around quicker and with more purpose? Yes, straight through onto the right hand side. Can we? He didn't keep it in, did he? No, he didn't keep it in. That was a bit of an anticlimax, really, but some good passing to lead up to that opportunity in the first place. We'll take any positive we can get at this point. So we're 52 minutes in, and still we haven't really had much of a chance on goal. It's been another highlight-free half so far, which is very difficult to create good content out of, I must say. But hopefully that changes as we get more proficient as a team. Let's make some player changes to go with the tactical ones that we made at half time. So what have we got to work with? We're going to take off Lap because he's nervous. He hasn't really contributed much. So we're going to put Pisano back in, having had a break to watch the game for a little while. Hopefully he can come on motivated to do something. We are going to take Stanko off and put Magic Shack in. Switch him and Burnick round. Burnick's a bit better at the defensive play than Magic Shack is. And we want to keep Stanko for other games, so we don't want him to get sent off. So that's why we made that change. And we're going to change our right back. No, we're not. That's not what we're going to do at all. We're going to change our left winger for Hilsner and see if he can unlock the defence on that left side as we go into the last 20 minutes of the game. Oh, a free kick for us, and they get the clearance away. Are they going to counter-attack? No, they're going to give it straight back to us. Can we take our time and move the ball around and find an attacking opportunity? Looks like we can. And yes, we can. Brilliant. Wasi with a long shot from the edge of the area. Very nicely moved around before it got to Wasi. I'll take that a lot. That's good. Magic Shack and Pisano and through to Dade. And then that was a lovely raking ball through to Wasi, who took the opportunity to put it past the keeper low. And that's a good strike. So we're at 1-1. Can we keep the momentum going and find another opportunity to have another go? Egbo, what happened there? Oh, he got fouled, so it's our free kick. Oh, brilliant. They've had a player sent off. That helps us enormously. Momentum has got to be really in our favour now, in a much more attacking style than we had in the first half. Can we make use of the extra man? We've had more shots on target and on goal in the last few minutes of the game, which is positive. No highlight at this point though. Can we find a way to create something in the last 5 minutes of the game and nick a decent result? Here's our goalkeeper on a goal kick. Burnick spreads it out to the wide right position. Dardé, can he go on a bit of a run? He cuts the ball across to the left. Back centrally again, round to the right. Can Egbo get past his defender and cross in? Whoa, Wassy again with a shot from nothing on the outside of the area, really. That was a marvellous strike. We'll take that, certainly. Let's see what we can find out from the 3D view. Egbo, I thought he was going to go down the wide right, but he didn't. It came off a defender and landed at Wassy's feet, really. And instinctively, he pile-drived the shot in. He's done very well with 2 decent attempts today. Can we finally nick a decent result? Another opportunity there, but the goalkeeper took it quite comfortably. 4 minutes left of the game into added time. Please tell me they're not going to be able to get a second goal and take the win away from us at this point. I think we've done well to come back. We were a bit lucky, obviously, that they had a player sent off to help us, but our attacking intent in the second half was something that we'd made a deliberate attempt for. That was a bit lucky. That strike came off the bar and landed in the hands of the goalkeeper. One last attempt there from them on their free kick, but that'll do it. Finally, we get a decent win. As I say, we got lucky with the red card, but we'll take it. That should help us move up in the league table and hopefully get us some confidence to move forward, knowing that we're a better side. I'm going to make note of the changes that I made in our tactical way of play and implement that from the start of the next game and see whether that helps us to get some good results and get some confidence up. Thanks very much for watching this episode of the United City Randomiser Save. If you enjoyed the video, then why not click on the like button, as that would really help me. If you think you know anyone who would really enjoy my Football Manager content, then feel free to share this with them. But most importantly, if you would like to join my United City here on YouTube, then hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my video releases. If you have anything you want to say about the United City Save or the channel itself, then feel free to leave a comment below, but please try and be nice with each other. That'll do for today, so until next time, stay happy and healthy, and I will see you soon.